Hi everyone, welcome back to another renovation vlog. This is a very exciting one and I'm starting it off very happy. Actually, can we do a little like in dance, show how excited you are? Wait. Okay, today was a big day. Our doors and windows got fitted. So let me show you. Wait, Rich, keep them shut. I want to do the big reveal. Are you ready? Are you ready? Oh my God. Oh my God. Look how great they look. Okay, now ignore this pane of glass because annoyingly the glass people kind of messed up and they sent the wrong one. So this is gonna have like a bar there and a bar there. But we are so happy with how these look. So these are double French doors here and then 3 of these windows open up here, and this is like where our sink is gonna go. We used a company called Aspire. We just found them by doing some research. We looked at a few different aluminium door companies and basically got a feel for how we felt that they were, like when we spoke to them on the phone, looked at quotes and stuff. I think you found them, didn't you? Yep. Well done, Rich. We're so happy with they look amazing. So you can kind of see everything's black, all the hinges are black. These just have covers on them for now, but they are black as well. And then I'll take you outside to show you what the decking looks like. So we asked them to lay the decking flat side up because I prefer what it looks like. My brother-in-law has it. They don't find that it gets slippery at all. And we got them to use these like brown headed screws, which we have spent a lot of money on these screws, but I wanted them just to like blend in, so that looks really good. And yeah, we had the decking going this way, and also what they've done for the little step down over here, they're doing this, which I think looks really smart as well. So I just think this looks great and the doors look amazing. Also, these are the lights that we have outside. These are from Wayfair. I really like those as well. We need to put a bulb in there. But guys, I'm so over the moon with these doors. Couldn't be a happier bunny right now. Right, let me show you upstairs because we've got the windows done at the back of the house as well. But before I take you upstairs, I know this is a bit of a boring update, but they've done the walls in the downstairs toilet. So they've made this soundproof and they've done the little wall that's going to go behind the toilet, which is exciting because it means they can start in this room finally. Also in the bathroom, they've done all the tiles now around the bath, which looks really good. And then now they just need to do this wall because the new window has been fitted. One of the glass bits didn't come, but this window is done. We had it frosted, obviously because it's a bathroom window. Good evening, guys. So Rich has been in Amsterdam all day for a work trip and I'm gonna head to the airport to pick him up in a moment. So I've just come via the house to quickly show you any updates that have happened today. The plasterers have been here today, so they've been plastering all of this area where the toilet is, which is so exciting because this has been looking really crap for ages. So I'm happy to see it starting to look like a proper room again. They've like fitted the pipe under the sink and then this whole room has been plastered. So as you can see, we've got the big window there and then a smaller window there. This window does look very random, especially as it's not like in line with the door, but it has a purpose. It's to let light into the hallway and you know, it's not just to look good. So that's all been plastered, all in there, looking good. Boring update, but the chimney's been redone because it was done wrong, and that's kind of ready for our wood burner. There are still so many flies in here, it's unbelievable. This whole wall has now been plastered, which I am very happy about as well. That is looking so good with the new doors. Absolutely love it. So this like sill here is going to be behind our sink when our kitchen goes in. Right, let's go outside. The decking's been finished off and it looks so good. Obviously when it gets a proper clean, it will look really nice. They've even like done it where the fence is uneven. Can you see they've kind of added another bit there so there's no gaps, and they're going to fill in this gap as well. Absolutely love this decking. And then he's also continued doing this all along the front, which looks really smart. Okay, let me take you upstairs and show you what's happened up here. Oh my God, it stinks so bad. They've done the plastering around the window in my office. And I think they've been painting these white, but I can't really tell until they do the walls. Oh yeah, I think he's done the ceiling and weathered. I think that's it up here because you guys have seen the bathroom. They just need to do the grouting. And then I think the plumber's gonna come and put the toilet and stuff in. Oh, today has been such a day. We've had so many dramas. We haven't got enough coving. We thought that we ordered enough, well, they came and measured, but anyway, we don't have enough coving. Luckily, they haven't got rid of the mold because that's the really expensive bit. So we need 3 more meters of coving. which is annoying because I think we're at that point now in the project where everyone warns us that you're suddenly going to start just spending loads of money, and that's exactly how it feels. So we've had to order more coving. I suddenly realised that I hadn't really looked at the handles and knobs and stuff that I picked back in March for our kitchen, and I was in such a different place then. I actually went to pick our kitchen on a really bad day. Something like dramatic happened that day and I wasn't in a good mood, so I suddenly thought I should really check, and then when I checked, actually they're really not right. Like, our taste has changed quite a bit, and I want something more modern. I want like long handles in the kitchen, so we've been speaking to Harry and Bone all day about trying to find new ones. What else happened today? Rich, what was the third drama? Paint. No, we had to go buy more paint because there wasn't enough paint. Also, I relaunched my blog today. Huh? Lighting. Mice? Oh, light. Oh my god, I realised that the wiring for the lights hadn't been done right because of the light that I bought, and I relaunched my blog. A lot happened today. It was a little bit stressful, I have to say, but it's Friday, so I'm gonna have takeaway and I have nothing interesting to show you today. I'll probably go to the house tomorrow and vlog then. Good afternoon. It is Saturday afternoon. We've had such a nice day chilling with friends. I'm feeling much more positive than I was in the last clip. Sorry, it was a little bit moany, but you know, we all have days like that. Today I'm feeling good, and I'm gonna show you quickly what's been done in the house. So they've started building the shelves and units that are gonna go either side of the fireplace. On this side, we are having 3 cupboards and then this cutout. Let me see if I can move this. We're having this cutout here, which is gonna be for our sound bar and our skybox, because we haven't got room for it under the TV, and I don't think those little eye things work very well, so we want to easily be able to change the channels. So the skybox is going to live in here with our soundbar, so that looks good. And then there's a gap for the TV, and they've very cleverly put this hole here for the wires to be fed down, so that's great. We don't have to have any wires underneath the TV, which is going to be wall mounted. And then 2 shelves, and this has like a back to it as well. So he's going to do the same thing on this side, but with 3 shelves, so, and then 2 cupboards, because this side is smaller. So they're not completely symmetrical, but it will look absolutely fine. And I think this is looking really good. I'm so impressed with their work when it comes with making stuff. Over here, the glass has gone in to the window, and they had to make it a little bit smaller, but boring details that you don't need to know. That it's only blue because it's got film on it. It will be clear. Fireproof, soundproof glass. Also, they've put the new coving up here. We need to order more because we don't have enough to go there. And then they've put the new ones up here as well. So it's just the detail. This is quite a big expense, but I think it's so worth it to have the detail kind of continue on into the extension. I think it looks really good. Outside, the decking has been completely finished, and they've finished this all the way across. It looks so good. I'm so happy with it. I never would have thought of doing that. So yeah, that looks really great. And a boring detail, but they've done the guttering as well. So that's sorted. Exciting in the downstairs toilet. They have started laying the tiles. Sorry, the light is so bad, but these are, again, from Ripple's bathrooms. They're hexagon tiles in like a slate grey. We didn't want any tiles where we had to be fussy about what you use to clean them with, because I just can't be dealing with the stress of that. And also, this toilet's going to get a lot of footfall. People are going to come in their shoes because it's a downstairs guest toilet, so we wanted something really hard wearing. And yeah, I think these are going to look really cool, especially with the pink tiles, the grey sink, and then the dark grey paint as well. So they've started laying these. I think we might have run out, or I think actually what's happening is they're only going to tile up to here because this is where the built-in kind of cupboard's going to be for the washer dryer. My office has been painted in Farrow and Ball Ammonite, and the woodwork is white. The skirting is going to be Ammonite as well, and then I think he's done the door frame in Ammonite, which looks really good. I just like when the woodwork just blends in with the walls. Ammonite's a pretty kind of harmless grey. It's just very neutral, calming. I was going to do something cool with the paint in here, but I actually think we've got a bright blue sofa. I might get like a yellow curtain or blind or something. I think actually in your office and in the spare room, it's nice to have quite a calming colour, so I went for this in the end. I thought I could like style the shelves up and bring in some more colour there. We're having a moment. I just had to whip out my camera to show you that there can be nice moments in a renovation where you hug and go, this is our home.
Going to be.
Evening all. I have been recording many podcasts today and it's very, very hot. I'm here with Rich let me show you what's been done. The other cabinet has been built to the right of the fireplace. So on this one there are 3 shelves, a bit bigger at the bottom if you want a little lamp, 2 cupboards. So now it looks like this. Also, the micro concrete has been done. So I think this is now what it's going to look like. So it's got that really nice movement to it. It's a really nice shade of grey, and it's had the seal put on so that it's like wipeable and stuff. He said you could basically, he literally said you could throw bolognese at it.
And red wine.
I really like it. Do you?
Yeah.
See, it was worth me changing my mind last minute.
Wow.
Just to show you what it looks like close up.
You see the layers here.
Really cool.
Look.
Oh yeah, they like put on this green mesh stuff. It's like thick. It's really clever. They've kind of started clearing the garden, and they've started putting the fence up at the back. So we're having a higher fence just for a bit of privacy. So they've put in the concrete posts and one of our fences, and then we're having slatting going across the top as well. They've started doing the grouting in the bathroom. So as you can see, whoa, look how messy the mirror is. We've gone for a light grey grout, and if you look close up, obviously it's never going to be neat because these tiles are uneven on the edge. But I kind of like that it doesn't give that perfectly uniform look. If you look from afar, it just gives texture. The fact that they're glossy and they're not even, it gives a bit of like movement to the wall. So I think those look really nice. But what's interesting is that this grout, I bought it and I took a tile with me. I held up the grout sample next to it and they were exactly the same colour. And now, as you can see, it's so much lighter. It obviously dries down lighter. And I'm a little bit annoyed because I kind of didn't want it to be so obvious that it was tiles. I wanted it all to blend in and just look grey. So it's a bit annoying. It's not worth redoing it over because I think it still looks nice if you look at it like this. But it's made me realise that we're going to test out the grouting for the downstairs toilet before we do the whole bathroom, just to check what colour it dries as. And I feel like the guy in the shop should have told me that it dries different colour because it was exactly the same. And this definitely is not exactly the same colour. Office is finished in ammonite. I showed you this the other day, but I think he's done the final coat now. We also need to find out from the carpet guy whether we should like clean these floors or he does, because they're so dirty and I don't want the carpet just to like go on top of it. The upstairs is pretty much done, so I reckon he's going to start on this kind of middle hallway section now. Oh, he started, I think. It's hard to tell because it's putting it on top of white.
But yeah, you can.
Morning everyone. I don't think I've been able to vlog at the house for maybe this week, just because I haven't been able to go in the evening. And I noticed whilst editing these vlogs that you guys kind of only ever see me popping in to show you the house, because that's just much easier for me. But I tend to go to the house twice a day, so I'll go during the day, maybe sometimes twice during the day if there's like a drama, or to chat to the builders, to go and like check everything's going all right, and then I come back in the evening to show you guys. So it's not always just a case of me coming in and looking around and seeing what's been done. I'm very much like hands-on and involved with every single step. This week has been okay, like a lot of big things have happened, so I'll try to take you tonight to show you, because like the wall behind the kitchen is done, the upstairs bathroom's pretty much done, the downstairs toilet started, the cabinets have started in the lounge. We've just had like a bit of a problem with grout, and it's really annoying because it's so not a big deal in the grand scheme of things, but I just feel like what's the point of going through all this effort if the little details at the end aren't right? I feel like it's going to forever annoy me, and it kind of wasn't what it was meant to be. So the issue we had is that when I went to buy grout from Tops Tiles, they show you samples of what colour, and I kind of matched up exactly the colour I wanted, and I was like, yes, perfect. They didn't tell me that when the grout dries, it dries a completely different colour. And actually the ones they have in the showroom that they've used on their own tiles don't dry a different colour. So I don't really know what's gone wrong here. I don't know if it's my builder's fault, but they said like, how could they possibly change the colour? And I don't know if it's like Top Tiles' fault. So it's a bit frustrating for me. But upstairs, I think I showed you guys on Instagram, the grout was meant to match the grey tiles so that you can't even see the grout anywhere, but it dried down to almost a white. And I've kind of got over that one because it doesn't look bad. It doesn't look like how I wanted it to look, but it doesn't look bad. So I'm just like letting that one go. But downstairs where we have pink tiles, I really wanted to have a dark grey grout to go with the dark paint above. And it's just dried such a different colour. Like it went on dark grey and it dried really, really light grey. And light grey and light pink just gives a whole nother look that isn't at all what we were trying to achieve. So basically they're having to redo it, and we had to buy a new grout that was much darker. I still don't know what colour that's going to dry as, but they're basically, I think, going to dig out just like the top layer of grout and redo it. And it's really frustrating at this point where you feel like you have to go back and like that's another day's work where they could be doing something else. I just think it's the details like that that will make it look really nice. And what's the point of like getting really nice pink tiles if you're not going to do the right grout? Anyway, that's kind of what this week has entailed. I'm meeting a gardener. Actually, what's the time? I'm meeting a gardener at the house this morning because we basically can't afford to do our garden. We have no more budget left, but because it's a terrace house and we have no side access, it really makes sense to try and do the messy stuff now whilst the house is a mess and the floor's covered up, rather than wait till next spring and then we're gonna have to like cover the floor and bring everything through the house and it's gonna be a massive mess. So I'm just gonna get a quote for them to level out the ground and put some like lawn down, some grass, and just like leave the beds empty and not do anything fancy, but that's kind of the messy stuff. So I'm gonna get a quote for that and see what they think. Maybe make our fences a bit higher on the side, because now that our decking's raised we can kind of see the neighbours. We're all very close. So that's the plan for today. Let me show you what's going on in the house today. They've prepped the hallway ready to paint it, so they've sanded down like the whole of the banister and they've painted everything white just with like the primer paint. And then in here, Rich, can I borrow your torch please? This is very exciting in here. They have laid down all the hexagon tiles and we've used black grout on those. And then all the pink tiles have gone up. So it's pink tiles just up to here because we're gonna have the built-in stuff for the washer dryer. And then there's a little ledge here so we could put some like plants and stuff, and that's where the toilet's gonna go. I think they look really cool. They're not like too pink, they're like a light pink, but when this is dark grey, I think that will look really nice. Kind of tidied up. Look, everything's just like being put to the side. It's so neat and tidy here. Trying not to get used to this big space too much because this is where the island's gonna go. Also, we want to measure up for a shed because we had a gardener come and quote us just to level out the ground and put down turf because we want to get all the messy stuff done whilst we're not living here and whilst the house is kind of a state anyway. But we need to measure where we would put a little shed at the back here because obviously we won't get grass there. We don't want a big shed. It's basically just for like a ladder, lawnmower, maybe some wood for the wood burner. Hello, there is not much to show you today. I think they've been doing some painting, but it's just like white paint, so there's not much to show you. But in the downstairs toilet, I can show you our new like utility section, I'm calling it. So now when you walk into the downstairs toilet, this is here. I think he made this all out of MDF, so it's gonna be our washer dryer. I don't know which one's on top actually. I'm sure there's a theory.
Washer goes on the bottom.
Washer goes on the bottom, okay. Washing machine at the bottom and then the dryer. We've put a long section here so we can put our ironing board and our like mop. And then up here we can have toilet paper and an iron. And then right at the top where we never reach will be like things that we just don't have a place for, like picnic blankets and stuff. But this is really good. So when you walk in, it's just here on your left. It looks very neat and tidy. The tiles go right up to it. And I can't wait for them to paint all of this bit. I think it's gonna look great. We're currently trying to find a mirror that fits here. Preferably one with a little shelf for hand wash. I feel like it's been a few days since I vlogged, but maybe there's not that much to update you on. Stuff has kind of slowed down a bit, which always happens towards the end. They've got other projects they're working on, and there's just like less guys working on the project, but they're still doing a really, really good job. I'm so happy with it. And we've got time. Our kitchen starts going in next week, so we're kind of working towards that, and then we're moving in like a month, I think. So they've moved on to prepping the kitchen area so that that's all painted and ready for the kitchen to go in next week. So they've just been priming the walls and then sanding them down, and he's also been kind of fixing this coving area. It's not perfect, but he spent the whole day on it and he's done such a good job, so I'm more than happy with it. I can't tell you how soft and silky the walls are. It's amazing. They're so good at sanding. I know that sounds crazy, but I'm very impressed. So that's kind of what this whole downstairs bit is looking like now. Our electrician has been here this week. He's put some lighting in the garden and those are all set up and ready. They can be turned on, and the electrics upstairs have all been turned on as well, which is great. The downstairs toilet has been primed and it will get sanded next and then it will get painted. So that's looking like that at the moment. Also, I can't remember if I told you, but our joiner made this bit removable so that we can get to the back of our washer dryer if we ever need to, and so that they can put it in, which I thought was a genius idea, just in case it ever breaks. Everything upstairs is pretty much done, apart from the bathroom, because the plumber has been on holiday, so he's coming back next week and he'll do all of that. And then I guess what else is there? Like the hallway. The hallway's been painted. I think I've just noticed that. Apart from these few bits where they've obviously had to like fill it and sand it down and stuff, the hallway has been painted in Weathit, and I love this colour. Sorry, it's going blurry because there's nothing to focus on. We went for the 20% sheen finish, which does make a space look a bit like bigger, I think, because it reflects off the light, and it's also much better for fingerprints. This has all been painted white, which looks really fresh, and I think it will look really good when the banister is black. Again, focusing issues. Good evening, everyone. I have been editing this vlog and it's getting a little bit long, and that keeps happening. I keep getting to like 25 minutes and I feel like not much has actually happened in the vlog, but then I feel like I have to wrap it up and start a new one because 25 minutes is long for a video. So this might be the last clip, but I feel like it's a good place to stop actually. I am going to show you a peek at the kitchen because they started today. Not gonna lie, today's been one of the worst days so far in terms of having dramas to deal with. We had, yeah, it's all right. We had a few things like last week go on, but today, what happened? I can't even remember, I've wiped it all from my memory. First of all, we tried to book in our removals company to move back in on the weekend that we want to move back in on, and they're fully booked. So we literally can't move in. We can't use another company because they've got all of our furniture in storage. So we have had to delay moving back in for another week, which is a little bit heartbreaking, but it's okay because we're lucky we have somewhere nice to live. And our kitchen started, which was very exciting, but something went wrong along the way, and I don't know where or why, but this wall in our kitchen is about, how much would you say, 600 mil?
No, just 80 mil.
Oh, 80 mil. That's way smaller than I thought, but maybe like that much.
What did you say?
I said 600 mil.
600 mil?
Anyway, it's like this much too far in than what our architecture drawings were. I don't know what the reason was. The stud wall's basically gone on the wrong side. Something really boring. But it means that our kitchen isn't going to fit because it's all handmade to size. And the fridge obviously can't be changed. So they're going to have to completely remake our larder, which is just so heartbreaking because I thought like our kitchen starting today, it's gonna be 2 weeks and our kitchen will be done, and now we're gonna have a big like larder hole there, and I don't know how long it takes for them to make that. We haven't like heard back yet, so I really hope that it's done by the time we move in, because that's kind of where we're gonna keep all our food, and you know when you just want to move in and like get it sorted. So there was a lot of conversations this morning about that, and I just hope it can be fixed. Let me show you what they've done in the kitchen so far. So we're using Herringbone Kitchens, as you guys know, and their fitters are so nice. We met them today and they're really lovely guys. So let me show you. They have started fitting the island. So on this side of the island, there's gonna be cupboards, and then there'll be space for 2 stools. The island will come up to here. And then this is what this side of the island looks like. And you guys would not believe how hard it is to find a small cutlery drawer like this. A lot of the kitchen companies that we spoke to, they just had 3 big drawers, and it felt like such a waste for the top drawer. I wonder if I can open these. Oh, they did. Oh, look. Oh, that's a good drawer. You can keep plates, you can keep pans. I mean, I'm gonna give you a proper kitchen tour when, so exciting. When it's actually properly done, I will give you a proper kitchen tour. But here's a sneak peek.
Ooh,
the colour is Mylands paint, but it's matched to Farrow and Ball Hague blue, so it's going to be the same as our lounge. And I really love this colour because it's not navy blue. I feel like navy blue is a bit flat for me. It's got this like tinge of green in it, which I just think is so sophisticated and just like a little bit different. I really like it. So there's a cupboard here which they've very cleverly fit around this wall, which we can't move. So as you can see, it's just going to have that inside it. So it will look really smart, and it will all kind of go in one streamline line across here, so it all looks like one kitchen basically, because these rooms, the wall is actually different. This wall's much closer, and we didn't want it to feel like 2 separate spaces, so we're going to bring the larder and the fridge forward, so this is all in line. And this is where our cooker's going to go, and then this is where our corner cupboard's going to go. Ooh. So that's got one of those like clever corner contraptions. I think there's a fancy name for it. This is where our bin's gonna go. They've done so much today. And this is where our sink is gonna go, and then this is where our dishwasher is gonna go. So it's looking really cool. It's just cool to see like the colour and see the kitchen. Oh, I just can't wait. In terms of what our builders have been up to today, I think just a lot of painting has been going on. They've also just been sorting out this door frame because tomorrow they're gonna fit the sliding door. So they've taken the plastic off that window there, and they've just been like plastering it and making it all neat and stuff. They've also put the skirting back on everywhere downstairs, and I just thought it was so clever what they've done here to get it around the corner. Obviously they are going to fill that, but to get it to bend around the corner, I thought that was a really clever thing to do. It makes me feel a little bit sick actually. This is a bit like my fear of holes. I've got a similar fear of slits. But anyway, I think that's very clever of them. And that's kind of everything that's going on. So I'm really excited for the kitchen, and I feel like it'll be really good to start a new vlog here and show you the whole kitchen going in really. So they're going to finish painting the hallway. They're going to start on the banister, which is going to make a massive difference because we're having that black. So in the next vlog, there'll be painting in the hallway, painting in the lounge, kitchen going in, sliding door going on. So I will see you in the next vlog for that. And again, thank you guys so much for all your lovely comments. I'm so glad you are enjoying these videos. I've just thought of one thing that I haven't shown you. Our new hinges. They used like silver ones and they said, oh, they were gonna paint them. And I was like, no, brass ones would look good. So there are my nice new brass hinges. See you guys soon, and thanks for watching. Bye.